Hi, this is Around Atlanta with Victoria Angel, and we're at the Atlanta Bicycle Barn, and we're going to take you inside. Hi, this is Around Atlanta, and I am Victoria Angel, and we're at the Atlanta Bicycle Barn on the Atlanta Beltline, and we're here with.
My name's Isaiah Flowers, and I'm the operations manager for Electro Bike, which we share the same facility as Atlanta Bicycle Bar.
Can you tell us a little bit about Bike Barn and how you all got started?
Well, Bike Barn's been around for probably over 12 years now. It did have different owners back then, a much wilder bunch, which Daniel can tell you more about that. But the current owner took over about 7 years ago. And also started Electro Bike, which has been two separate businesses up until now. Electro Bike just moved into the Atlanta Bicycle Barn at the beginning of this year to take advantage of this beautiful belt line we're on.
What makes the Beltline such a unique location for the Bike Barn?
Well, this section of Beltline is the most developed section. I mean, it's probably around 10 years ago, the first piece that was finished. So we got a lot of things to do around here, nice restaurants, bars, shops, breweries, and it leads to some really cool parks. It's fun to explore.
What are some of the must-see spots along the Beltline, and what do you recommend?
Um, I'd say most people, Piedmont Park is a great place to ride up to. That's about 2 miles north of us. But just a mile up, there's Ponce City Market, which is, one of those old like factories or Sears buildings that's been redeveloped. So once again, it's indoors, so it's got some air conditioning, you know, cool down when it's on a hot day. But yeah, a lot of great restaurants, shops, bars, whatnot. Yeah, and then up in Piedmont Park, you got Botanic Gardens, and it's just a big, beautiful park.
What type of equipment do you rent, and do you have options for families and dates?
Yeah, well, we rent mainly single speed cruisers, but we also have kids' bikes for the kids, tandems bikes where couples can ride together if they want, kind of test their relationship. We also have single speed cruisers with wagons to pull kids behind, or I'd say small, medium dogs. And then this year with electro bike moving in, we just started renting electric bikes again. So we also have electric bikes available for people who want a little bit easier ride.
What would you give for newcomers or people that haven't ridden in a long time?
Um, I'd say the big thing on the belt line is just, be aware of your surroundings, stay to the right. Because there's a lot of traffic moving up and down. We got every kind of vehicle that you can think of that's allowed. A lot of people, kids, dogs. If it's been a while, we got helmets for free. So definitely wear a helmet. Um, my biggest reminder with our single speed cruisers, just step back on the pedals to brake.
Can you share any memorable stories or events that people have experienced in riding?
It's hard for me to just pick one experience. I mean, most people do come back with a big old smile on their face. I mean, we get people from around the world that come here to see us. I'd say one funny thing is that if it's a rainy day, we might not see anybody, but we'll see the Dutch. So I guess in the Netherlands, that's the kind of weather they have out there. So it's not a problem for them.
Okay. Okay. What safety tips do you provide for bike riders' experience?
Um, Same thing, really just stay to the right, kind of be aware of your surroundings. If you see children or pets, just slow down or slow way down. Um, yeah.
How can visitors make the most fun out of their day at the Beltline?
Um, yeah, we rent locks for $5. So, ride up, see some of the beautiful stuff up north or some of the nice graffiti through the Krog Street Tunnel, which is also named has the name Graffiti Tunnel. And once you come out of it, the Beltline goes up to the left, but to the right, you got some beautiful murals. To the left, you got some murals, some more graffiti, and then stopping at a restaurant, like you got Breaker Breaker, and then Muchacho down a little past far that. Or going north and kind of doing the same thing, ride it, get your exercise, but then stop and cool off, get a nice drink, get a little snack, keep you moving.
What future plans or developments can we look forward to from the bike barn?
We're trying to pick up our kind of retail repair. We shut that down in March of 22 because a lot of bike shops we didn't make it through the pandemic. So with moving electro bike in here, we're kind of trying to slowly pick up our retail repair side of it.
Mhm.
That's our big thing. We hope with the electro bike, also to start doing some group rides at some point. But I think more what's bigger than us is that, by the World Cup, the city of Atlanta plans to have this belt line that encircles the whole city finished. So you'll be able to come here, rent a bike, rent an e-bike, and really see almost the whole city. So that's the big thing we're excited about.
Can you tell us the origin of electric bikes and how they first came into existence?
I don't know. I'm gonna guess once again the Dutch. I remember seeing on some TV shows about the Dutch wheel. I know I had a friend of mine back, I'd say probably over 20 years. It was the first e-bike wheel I saw. He put it on his cyclocross bike. Got to try it out. I don't know, but it's a fun thing. You got to try it. Electric bikes flatten the hills, or they make it so you can ride further or faster. I mean, so you still get exercise, but it's kind of like an extension of the bike. It lets you more see more of the city.
So tell our viewers, what do you love about Atlanta?
I mean, I love just Atlanta's colorful. I don't know if they call it the city in the forest. I love all the trees and nature. I It's like this morning I saw a rabbit in my backyard. Well, I'm dog sitting in my brother's backyard. Saw a turtle yesterday. The owls. But then you got the big city life too. Because I like big cities. So you get the color of like the murals, the graffiti, the people. It's very diverse. Me moving here from San Francisco, like that was important for me. I like the diversity of people and food and you know
Does Bikeborn have social media?
We do. You can follow us at ATL Bike Barn on Instagram. Also, Electrobike GA on Instagram and Electrobike GA on TikTok.
Thank you for coming to Round Atlanta.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was my pleasure.
Hey, I'm Daniel of the Atlanta Bicycle Barn. So I'm here to tell you a little bit about the prices we got on our bikes. I'm renting single speed beach cruisers, everything you see, $10 per bike per hour. And you pay when you get back based on how long you've been out. I just take an ID, scan you on a form, you fill that out, and again, you pay when you get back. I have electric bikes as well, going at $25 an hour. If you're out 5 or more hours on either of them, regular bikes cap at 50 for the all day, electrics cap at 125 for the all day rate. So I have kids bikes as well that go for the regular rate of $10 per bike per hour. And if your kid can't ride, we don't have training wheels, but we do have trailers that go for $10 per hour as well. If you're out 2 or more hours, caps at 20 for the all day. If you own a bike, you should be going on group rides. The biggest group ride that goes out in Atlanta leaves from Woodruff Park. It's called Critical Mass. 6:30 meetup, 7 o'clock rollout. It is free for anybody to ride out at. You should come through. It's everybody on the East Coast is riding at the same time. You're riding at the same time as Chicago, as New York, as anybody else in any major city. Come by. We'd love to roll out. We typically close out and try and go out there ourselves. So last Friday of any month. We'd love to see you there. Hey, my name is Daniel Dupree, and I'm the manager of the Atlanta Bicycle Barn. You're watching Around Atlanta with Victoria Angel.